Hello, welcome back to Severe MMA YouTube, and today I'm very excited to be joined by the one and only Frans Mlambo as he gets set up for the Copa Combate tournament, one night, 8-man tournament. Frans is representing Ireland. There will be 8 countries overall represented in the tournament. It's on this Sunday, December 12th. Frans is on the ground in Miami right now, just a couple of days away from action. Frans, how are you doing, my man? Thanks for joining me today.
Doing great, man. Thanks for having me on.
No worries, man. How is Miami treating you so far? You landed down there yesterday.
Yeah. So far, it's been great, man. So far, it's been great. I've been to Miami before, and different area altogether, though. But Miami's good. The hotel, I'm not sure, but it's good.
What's Campbell after putting you in there? 2 or 3 star hotel. What's going on?
I don't know what's going on with this here hotel, but no, in general, the place is great, and we're having a good time. Like, I just did all my media today, photo shoots and all that, and that was great fun. So so far it's all been good, man. Just when I came in, I was just kind of like, is this the hotel? Or saying that, but then one day on, it's grand.
It's definitely a groovy couch that you're sitting on there.
Mate, the whole thing is like 70s, 60s type vibe. You know what I mean? Like, I'm talking about, you know what I mean?
Oh,
like,
there you go. Yeah, jeez. That's real Miami altogether. Frans,
I will say that.
Before we get talking a little bit about the tournament, I just want to say congratulations to you for picking up the FEN bantamweight title.
Oh yeah, nice one.
How was that your first title? Hey,
pro. Probably, yeah. No, it actually was my first pro title. Yeah.
How did that?
I had a few amateurs and stuff like that, but yeah, that was my first.
We didn't get the chance to talk to you after that fight, but you must have been delighted to lift your first pro title.
Yeah, no, it was great, man. And to be honest, it actually hadn't kicked in at the time that was my first pro title. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah, now, yeah. It's kicking in now. I feel
there you go, getting
awesome.
all nostalgic here.
Yeah.
Well, are you still under contract with FEN or?
Yeah, man. Like, yeah. I will still defend that title at some point, and I'm planning on doing that. So, but I'm still with Combat Global, which is madness, but it's deadly. So, yeah, I'm a double agent right now. So, we'll just see how that works out, you know. But I'm definitely looking to defend that title soon enough. Like, I still want that fight against Lapelos. So, whenever we can sort that, we'll sort that. But that's what I've been looking for since.
Do you think that might happen in FEN, or will you have to go follow them around maybe areas or some other promotion? What's?
No. Well, like, the thing is, right, that whole type of thing is kind of changed now since I got on Combat Global, because I feel like I don't need to hunt him anymore. You know what I mean? Like, at the time, I was kind of going for him because I just finished with Bellator, and then I was like, how am I going to move forward? Like, what am I going to do? And then I seen the opportunity with him. I was like, oh, he'd be a good guy to get for me to move up. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And so now that I'm with Combat Global, I still would like to fight him. Like, he's a great fighter, but that kind of, like, me wanting to fight him isn't as important. If it comes about, it comes about. But it's not as important as it was back then. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's not. He's not like a guy I'm after or something like that. I just found it was a good opportunity to fight a guy with his accolades at the time. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, absolutely, I do. And are you happy? Like, you're happy? Is it an exclusive deal with FEN, or would you be interested in going maybe over to KSW or something like that?
Nah. Like, the way, like, what I'm doing now with Combat Global and FEN, I think, I mean, it's a good deal. Like, you know what I'm saying? So, moving on to KSW and all, that's not even something I've thought about. So, I'm not even going to say anything about that right now because it hadn't even popped up in my mind. You know what I'm saying?
100%.
And so yeah, I don't really know how to answer that, but we'll just leave that for now.
Yeah, no problem at all. That's all good, man. That's all good. You mentioned Bellator there. You know, you had a pretty successful stint in Bellator. You're 3-1 when you're showing the exit door. How did that make you feel?
Yeah. Mate, it kind of just made me resentful against Bellator, because I did good, like, in the organization, you know what I mean? I feel like I'd done pretty well. Beat 3 proper guys. Obviously, I had that stunt with Ricky.
And we're back. Just a couple of technical difficulties there. The old Wi-Fi in Miami isn't the best. So
No.
Before I left you there, we were just talking a little bit about Bellator. And the fact you're 3-1 and you didn't get your contract renewed. I was just wondering what your thought process was around that, Frans.
Yeah, like, I just kind of thought, like, obviously I performed pretty good, like, at Bellator, you know what I'm saying? And I beat pretty high level guys in the division. And I just feel like them, like, not re-signing my contract just kind of left me in limbo, you know what I mean? Career wise. And you know what I mean? I was just kind of felt like I didn't deserve that type of treatment with the performance I did. But then again, like flipping, a few people got the same type of thing, you know what I mean? They just cut a lot of people. But it just, I took it personal at the time, you know what I mean? I was like, what more could I have done? Like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But look, it all worked out, you know what I mean? Look where we are now, fighting for 100 grand. So it's all 100%. Good, it's all 100%. Good. And then we have the title as well. Like, you know what I mean? In that time, I got that nice title. Laws, whether that comes or it doesn't come, it's neither there or, I mean, I don't care anymore. But now I'm fighting for this thing. I'm a Combat Global, and it's all good, man. It's all good.
I love it. I'm glad to hear. Like, I mean, we were of the same opinion as well, Frans. You know, we were confused about that as well. But look at that, everything worked out for you in the end, and that's good. So
yeah.
Well, you're going into a 1-night 8-man tournament. Do you prepare yourself different for something like that rather than just maybe one 5-round fight or something like that? What's your preparations like for a tournament like that?
Yeah, most definitely, man. So like I keep saying, like, I feel like I train like a professional for the first time for this thing, like, and my camp was longer than it ever was, you know what I mean? So I feel amazing, man. Like, I was making weight basically ages ago, and I'm super fit. Flipping you, mate. I'm talking about pecs. You know what I'm saying? So, mate, I've been working hard.
You don't want to give us another sneak peek there, Anton Frans, no?
No.
We'll see at the weigh-ins.
Sneak peek. You'll have to tune in. Yeah. So nice. I'll leave that for the official times, yeah?
Yeah, that's fair enough, man. That's good.
But, yeah, no, man. I feel great. I'm super fit, and I'm ready to go, man. Yeah. Can't say any more about that.
Guys, your first task is Jose Suarez, obviously in the first round. He's the most experienced guy in the tournament. Are you a guy that looks at tape and kind of styles your fight around, or you just go in and fight your own fight?
Not at all, man. I just do my flipping own thing, you know what I mean? Obviously, I have honor. Oh, well.
Hey, look at that, man. I'm surprised that there's not a plate of spuds in front of him, to be honest.
Oh, there was a few minutes ago. He just moved it.
I say that, yeah.
Spuds. There was. For flipping. So he usually checks him out and just tells me what to look out for. And then John is coming over as well. So, like, and I need to know, I will know. But for now, like, I just fought, like, for my whole camp and all I've needed to do was just kind of strengthen my weapons. You know what I mean? Like, I know what I'm really good at. And dealing with what I'm good at is their problem. You know what I'm saying? So they need to work on flipping, getting around my shit, not the other way. That's, you know what I mean? That's the way I look at it. That's the way I look at it. And I'm bringing nothing but chaos to these flipping lads, man. You know, so I can't wait for it.
Lovely. And will you be going in there with the mentality to try and get the early fights out of the way as quickly as you can to get yourself to the final? I'm sure it's the same as what,
definitely.
It's kind of like what Pa did. Is it one first fight is 1 round, second fight 1 round, and the final would be 3 rounds? Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly. So no, 100%. You can't be messing around with the 1-rounders. You know what I mean? Because you lose the one round, you're done. So you can't be flipping playing games there. So that's gonna, just flipping. You know what I mean? Fire from the hip, 100%.
Love it, love it. I love it. Would you see yourself having the future now with Combate? Do you think this is a one and done, or are you happy with the setup, happy with your contract, and how does it work? I know that you're fighting for 100,000 is the ultimate prize money, but do you just say to play devil's advocate, you didn't somewhat make the final? Would you be looked after for the quarterfinals and the semifinals, or what way does that work?
You pause there for a second. Can you hear me right now?
Yeah, I can hear you right now. Yeah. I was
All right, cool. Yeah, you kind of disconnected there for a minute, but
I was just asking.
What are you saying?
I was just asking Frans, I know you're competing for 100,000, but just say for some strange reason that it didn't happen or an injury happened, you didn't make it to the final. Are you paid per fight right up until the final?
Yeah. You're paid for each fight, right? And so, say, obviously for the winner of the whole thing gets 100 grand, right? But the finalist, if you lose in the final, you're still getting away with at least 25 grand. You know what I mean? And yeah. So you win every fight, but you win, you get paid for each match. Yeah.
Right. That's it. And then if you got to the final, is it on 100,000 on top of that, or would that just include all the fights that you fought on the night?
Yes, 100 grand plus the rest.
Have you been thinking about how you might spend that 100,000? Are you going to live it up in Miami for a few nights?
No. See, look, the thing is, I'm past that stage where I'm I'm gonna blow it on some mad. Nah, mate, I'm not even a party guy. I'm 30 years old now. I mean, this, at the start of my career, I felt should have happened earlier. You know, and I felt when I was 22, I was by the time I'm 28 or something, I'd have the type of fights where I'm getting 100 grand and all this kind of stuff. That was the plan. It's obviously taking a bit longer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So now, when I get this, there is no messing, man. I'm setting that up for the flip, and it's gone literally into changing my flip life. So it's super important to me, and I'm not taking any of these guys for granted. You know what I mean? And so yeah, it's a serious thing, man. I'm not messing around.
You obviously see yourself as the man to beat in this tournament,
for sure. But at the time, like I said, I don't know any of the other guys, so I'm looking at it that every single one of them are. Do you know what I mean? Because I don't know them. I feel obviously on record and all, the guy I'm fighting is the most experienced and stuff like that. And I feel I'm probably the second most experienced or whatever, but I don't know any other guys. So I'm taking each fight like it's a flipping, you know what I mean, fight or die type of stuff.
Do you think that kind of works the other way around as well, Frans, that those guys might not know you all that well as well, so you might come in and catch a couple of people by surprise here?
Maybe, but usually I know people be looking people up that's usually how the game is played. You know what I mean? You look up the fighters, you see their weaknesses and all. That's what most people do. So I'm fully aware that they might know what I bring to the table, but it's a different story seeing it on the screen and flipping dealing with that in the cage. You know what I'm saying?
And we're back again after a couple of more technical difficulties. It's not been the easiest, but shit happens sometimes. we were talking about the IMAFs, Frans, and it was kind of what I was alluding to. Is you've kind of come full circle now after competing and winning a gold medal at the 2015 IMAF World Championships, which was a tournament format, and now you find yourself in the tournament again. I know you're in the middle of saying something there before we cut out, so I'll leave it to you.
Yeah, no. I was just saying, I have that experience in doing the tournament. Obviously, this is a different format tournament, whereas it's 3 fights in one night instead of 4 fights in four days or whatever. But that was 2015. You know what I mean? It was a long time ago. But at the same time, I feel as ready, even. I'm ready to go, man. I don't know what to say.
Yeah, I can hear you again. You're going to end up fighting me now over here.
Oh shit!
Right.
Stop. What did you get?
I kind of got you. Like you had the experience. It was in 2015, and it's just what you kind of cut out right when you were saying it was back in 2015.
Yeah. So like I was saying, it was 2015. So I can't say, oh yeah, like, you know what I mean. But I've done tournament style before, and this is different where it's 3 in one night instead of 4 over 4 nights. So I have that experience, and I feel ready enough for that. You know what I mean? I feel ready enough for a tournament type fight, tournament style fighting, whatever. You get me?
Perfect. And that tournament goes down this Sunday, December 12th. You can actually watch it in the UK and Ireland. So any Irish fans can tune in and watch it on Facebook. On
Facebook, yeah. I have the links and all there. Obviously, you can get it off Combat Global. The link to it. It's only £4 as well.
Yeah, it's an absolute fucking bargain. It's a bargain. So it is. I mean, what better way?
I'm saying.
What would you say? What better way could you do spending your Sunday night? So it's definitely worth tuning in. It's also available on Paramount Plus in the US as well. You know what, Frans, before I let you go, what can fans expect to see on Sunday night when they tune in to see this?
Tune in, and actually just one more thing. I have the link for that as well on my Instagram. If you know what I mean, you can't find it anywhere else. Yeah. But man, you can I'm going to be doing some interesting stuff, and I'm going in there knowing that I'm not going to be tired. You know what I mean? So it's going to be no holds barred, just absolute flipping carnage.
I love it.
That's what I'm bringing, and Combat Global has some good things happening. So yeah, tune in, definitely watch it out.
100%, and we'll actually post the link as well. Thanks so much, Frans, for taking the time. I know we had some technical difficulties. I do appreciate your time. Any shout outs, anything? How can people follow you on social media? Just let everybody know.
Yeah, so Frans Mlambo and anything. I think I'm the most famous Frans Mlambo in the world. So you type that in, I come up first. So type that in anywhere, you find me. I'm on Twitter apparently, so get on that.
Get on that. Twitter is the full of the MMA degenerates. That's the place.
I don't understand it, man. So every now and then I sign in to say what's the story, and I don't get. But anyways, I leave Twitter alone. Instagram, flipping Facebook, Instagram mainly. So mainly I'm on Instagram. So follow me on there, and shout outs. Yeah, like obviously MTK got this whole FEN global thing happening, which is inducing it. So that's I couldn't have done that. Obviously John Cameron is coming over on Wednesday to corner me. Say hello, Will. That's my guy right there.
No better man to have behind you, that's for sure.
There we go. You know what I'm saying? So thanks to everyone. I was actually for this camp, I was training a lot with Reg Byrne over at Angels Boxing Club and stuff like that. So shout out to all them lads, to Reg, obviously, all my coaches, training partners, lovely. And I was actually, there's this spot at the opening there is it Ballyfermot Flow Recovery? Well, yeah, Ballyfermot. Check that spot out. Neuro Flip. What's it? What are you saying? Real near Park West. Yeah. So check them guys out. And then I have a Savage physio. You'll see him. You'll see more about him in the future. So shout out to all you guys. There's more people, but my brain is getting a bit melted now. So when I see you, I'll thank you in real life.
Lovely. Thanks so much, Frans. And you can anyone watching, you can catch Frans fighting this Sunday night, Combate Global. The Copa Combate Tournament, 8-man, one-night tournament for less than the price of a coffee. You'd be foolish not to tune in. It's going to be very exciting, and I can't wait to see you perform, Frans. I'm looking forward to it. All the best to you. Thanks so much for taking the time tonight, and wish you all the best, my man.
Nice one. But one more thing, actually. Obviously, I'm representing Ireland, and Ireland, nice one for letting me represent you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You don't get that a lot. You know,
no, we're lucky.
You like
we're
that
lucky.
one? Nice one. So yeah, no, I'll do you proud. So
yeah, that's why you're a proud
let's get it going.
representative. You're a proud representative of South Africa as well. So you have
Yes,
the pleasure.
of course. Yes, sir.
You can bear those both flags proudly on Sunday night.
Yes.
And look forward to it, man. Thanks so much again, Frans. Anyone who's listening or watching, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell in the top corner. Don't miss out on any videos. We'll see you again soon. And thanks everybody for listening. And thanks again once more to you too, Fran.
Thank you, man. See you later. Peace.